All right, I got to say, it totally bothers me that there's a word, and you already know what it is from the title of this, that is used for network marketing sometimes. And it's crazy. If you've seen me speak, well, here's the deal. If you've seen me speak, then maybe you've seen me do this, but I know this. I've asked this question, this fill-in-the-blank question on stages in like multiple countries, like many countries. I don't know. I haven't counted how many countries I've done it in, but I'd probably say at least 15 countries that I've spoken in, and many events throughout the U.S. I have gotten on stage and I'm talking about mindset, and I'm talking about the profession of network marketing and people's attitudes or thoughts about it. And I will say MLM has a blank attached to it. And without fail, literally without fail, not even one event ever where I've done that, somebody comes up with the word, multiple people come up with the word, and the word is always the same. It's stigma, right? And when I hear that, it's like I'm hearing and I'm visualizing this big, fat, seeping, pussy, infected wart on somebody's face. Just gross. Sorry, I gotta get gross, because that's what I'm thinking about when somebody uses the word stigma about our profession. It's like, wait a minute, you're saying the profession that I've been in for my entire life is this big, fat, seeping, pussy, infected wart. I mean, and I don't know how you feel about that, but and when people use the term stigma, they're not like, wow, that's golly gee, that's a really nice thing. MLM has a stigma attached to it. Yay! This makes me all filled with warm and fuzzies. No, the reality is, we think about that, we're like, that's gross. That's like a bad. That's like, it's got a thing, right? And it doesn't have a thing for everybody, but there are certain people that feel that it has, and people will smack talk network marketing because of maybe the image. So the question is, why do we have that image, and what do we do about it, right? So if that's the deal, is it because, is that the way it's always going to be? I don't think so. I think the reputation of network marketing over the years that I've been in it has shifted and improved, but there's still a lot of people that either don't understand it or maybe have had experiences. And I think sometimes it's more the experiences that people have had where they have a different feeling about it. Maybe their friend, like here's a few examples, their friend wouldn't shut up. They were talking about how they were going to get rich, and now this is the greatest thing that they've ever found, and you're stupid and dumb. If you don't do this thing with me, I'm going to be rich, and I'm going to blah, 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 you're stupid. And they they act like idiots, and they're like, really, dude? I mean, I'm not interested in it. Oh, you're dumb, you're going to miss out. And then a week later, they quit, and then their friend's like, well, I mean, what happened to that thing that you were in that you were so excited about that you were going to get rich in? So now that person has literally no experience in network marketing, but they have this experience of their friend bugging them and not shutting up, and then a week later quitting, or 2 weeks later being another deal, and then 3 weeks after that being another deal, and 4 weeks after that being another deal, and another deal, and another deal. And they're like, dude, how many deals are you going to be on that are the greatest thing since sliced bread? So I think, a lot of it has to do with us, right? To people that are in the profession that, either don't shut up, don't listen, don't pay attention to the simple clues people are giving them. If I say, look, are you open to taking a look at a great money-making idea? And they're like, no, I'm not. I'm like, awesome. Appreciate you, hey, no problem, right? I'm not worried about it. I'm like, oh, you're not open? How stupid are you? Or whatever it is. It's like, just listen to the clues and pay attention to the clues that people are giving us. I think that's one thing, not being overly, demanding and overly trying to get people. That's not what we're doing here. I mean, it's just, we can't make, the crazy thing is, why would you even do that anyhow? Because you can't make somebody do network marketing, right? You can't force somebody to do it. So why would we want to even be in a forceful position? I'm not saying don't follow up and don't be professional and don't get back to people, but to be forceful and to make people feel foolish for not doing it, to be hopping from deal to deal to deal. That's another reason why I think people have an idea about it. I think a lot of people, and this is unfortunate, I'm not going to mention the company. Most of you know it by name, but I'm not going to mention them. When people think about network marketing, they think about this company. And here's the deal. While I'm very, very grateful, very thankful for them to have, battled for us as a profession, going to bat for us as a profession in the late 1970s. That particular company has a level of name recognition in the marketplace that's significant enough where there are people out there that and I'll just, you guys know what company I'm talking about. I'll use the A word, and I'm grateful for them. If they weren't around, we wouldn't be around. But there have been, and it's happened to me multiple times throughout a 30-year span, actually not in the last probably 15 years, but it's happened to me multiple times where people invited me to something and they wouldn't, they were very, very evasive and they wouldn't tell me what it was. And then I get there and it's a presentation about a business opportunity with that specific company. And so it's like and in fact, network marketers have been taught over the years to be, don't tell them what it is, get them in front of the presentation. I understand that the presentation is going to do the great job of like disseminating and providing all the value and helping them clearly understand it. Nobody's going to know what the deal is or know the benefits of your products or your business or both unless they see a full-blown presentation. Telling them the name of your company is kind of irrelevant because does it really matter? They can go Google it and make up their own mind from that. But I think getting somebody in front of a professionally produced presentation is really the way to do it because, then you have a consistent, well-produced way of disseminating that information. And, rather than somebody saying, well, what's the name of the company? And you trying to explain it. But the thing is, people in that company have been taught over the years to not say anything. And I had a guy literally straight up lie to me, like tell me, hey, look, I'm looking for somebody who can do some marketing consulting for my company. Your friend Sean says that you're really good at marketing and I need some help. And so I drove 45 miles to what I thought was a marketing consulting meeting. And within 2 minutes, I find out that was the deal. And I got up and I left the table. And I said, listen, if you were straight with me, then we wouldn't even have this meeting because it's not something that I'm interested in anyhow. So because people have done that so repeatedly over the years, it's left a bad taste in their mouth. And I think the way we change that is that we are professionals, right? That we raise well-educated, knowledgeable distributors that do the right things. Like think about, for example, and this is prevalent even on Facebook now. There are people, and I've even seen articles about it by people that are like, oh, where they're trash talking the people that are doing network marketing on social media. And in fact, I just recently read an article about it from this woman. I think it was in a women's magazine about all my friends are trying to sell me this, that, and the other, and I can't even go into my Facebook page anymore because it's just a sales pitch fest, right? And so I think we just have to be careful. So like again, when I'm talking about this educational thing, that would include early on, which we didn't have to do before, teaching people the right way and the wrong way to behave on social media, so that they're not out just kind of ruining their lawn, if you will, by pouring poison all over their front lawn, which is their wall, and they've just kind of blown their market because they've done things in a way that's not attractive, that turns people off. And I think if we do things in a way that turn people on, that get them excited about what we do, and not be super evasive or not be hoppity-jumpity from this point to that one to this one to the next one to the next one, and we pay attention to the simple clues people are giving us, then we can, over time, and it starts with us as individuals, and then it expands by us as a group, as all of us individuals in network marketing, by collectively doing things in a more professional manner, where I think over time, which will be really cool, when somebody says, is this network marketing? They're like, you go like, yeah, absolutely it is. If it wasn't, I wouldn't touch it. They're like, great, which one are you in? I've been looking for one. Rather than, is this network marketing? No, I don't do network marketing. That's not for me. And so, I think I don't need to really elaborate much more on this. I just think you need to think about, like, what are we perpetuating out into the marketplace? Are we perpetuating something that's super fun, super cool, that people would love to be involved in? And many of you are, and I get that. But there's certainly a percentage of people that are kind of creating something out there, this thing about network marketing, which helps people come up with that word stigma of network marketing. And I don't like that word. It doesn't make me feel all happy and warm and fuzzy when I hear somebody use the term stigma about our profession, because I've been doing this profession for 30 years. And the word stigma is not a positive word. So just so you know that it's not. And so, yeah, people have valid reasons for trash talking network marketing. Now, there are people that are down on the things that they're not up on. In fact, many of those people actually haven't even really been exposed to network marketing the right way. They had a weird exposure, a weird experience, a pressuring friend or a person that hopped from company to company, and they never had a professional person like you approach them, and yet they already have a preconceived notion as to what it is based on really a no experience. And so they're now not even open. So sometimes we got to open people up and help them realize, look, I'm different. The way I do things is different. I don't know who your friend was. Sometimes I've even had to say, look, tell me about your experience. What was your experience in network marketing? Well, I had a friend that kept bugging me about it, blah, blah, blah. I never did anything. So they never even looked at it, or they never done it, or they either or both, right? And so what's interesting is there's a lot of people out there that have a feeling about network marketing, but the feeling is based on no true or real experience. So I think it's important when you deal with a prospect that has a bad attitude towards network marketing is ask them straight up, talk to me. Like, tell me what your personal experience has been with network marketing. Have you done it before? And if they did it, how long did they do it? Did they do it for a week? Did they do it for a month? Were they in a straight up pyramid scheme? Were they in a legitimate real network marketing company? Because sometimes I've dealt with people that were in deals that were clearly like total money games, and they played money game after money game, and they're justifying their belief around network marketing as a valid industry based on their previous experience in a couple of money games, which is stupid to begin with. So yeah, then sometimes maybe you found a person that was in 2 legitimate or 3 legitimate real network marketing companies. Well, I was in this one for 2 weeks. I was really only a product user. I was in that one for a month. Our job is to find out why they feel that way. I don't need to defend my honor and get all defensive, and I don't think you should get defensive. I think if somebody has an ill feeling about network marketing, that it's important for you to dig and just find out where is it coming from? Is it coming from personal experience? Talk to me, tell me, and not like that, well, wait, no, network marketing is awesome, you're stupid, I can't. Then we're gonna be just like the people that they've already had experiences with. So brother, John, talk to me. Like, tell me, what was your experience? Oh, it was this. Uncover it, and sometimes when you come up with the answers, you're going to be able to help them maybe see it, and then maybe we can take somebody who hadn't had any experience, turn them into a person who's had a very positive experience about network marketing. And by the way, I've met many people that are very successful network marketers today that swore off network marketing to begin with. I would never touch an MLM. I would never do it. That's not me at all. And then now they're making huge money in network marketing. So we call those converts, right? People that have totally converted. So I think you guys get my point. So I don't know where you're finding me. I love that you have. And if you're on my Facebook page, or if you're on my YouTube channel, or maybe you're listening to me on podcast, maybe you're at toddfalcone.com. I don't know. I'm happy you found me. Here's what I want you to do. Get yourself over to toddfalcone.com/episode 31. You can get the rest of the details on this episode and other things that I think you will find useful in becoming a professional, successful network marketer. I've spent 30 years in the network marketing space. I think I know what I'm talking about after that long of a period of time. I know I can help you. Plug in toddfalcone.com/episode 31. You can get the rest of the details from this episode and other things that'll help you build your business. Stay fearless, my friends. We'll see you on the next episode.